As-salamu alaykum and welcome. For many people, the Quran feels difficult to approach. Not because of what it says, but because they don't understand how it's structured. We hear words like surah, ayah, and juz. But what do they actually mean? And how is the Quran really organized? In this video, we'll break it down simply and clearly. So by the end, you'll not only understand the structure of the Quran, but also feel more confident opening it and reading it. The Quran is made up of 114 chapters, and these chapters are called surahs. Every surah has a name, and every surah has its own place in the Quran. Some surahs are long, and some are very short. For example, Surah Al-Baqarah is the longest, while some of the final surahs are only a few lines. Each surah is made up of ayahs. Ayahs are the verses of the Quran. So when we read the Quran, we are moving through surahs, and within them through ayahs, each one carrying meaning, guidance, and reflection. And this is where many people start to see the Quran differently, because it is not just one long text. It is structured in a way that makes it possible to read, recite, memorize, and reflect step by step. But surahs and ayahs are only part of the picture. The Quran is also divided into 30 parts, known as juz. A juz is not a chapter. It is a section created to make reading easier and more manageable. For example, many of us try to read one juz per day during Ramadan, so we can complete the entire Quran in 30 days. This division helps us stay consistent, even if we only read a little each day. And this is where it becomes much clearer. A surah is a chapter, an ayah is a verse inside that chapter, and a juz is simply a portion for reading, which can include parts of different surahs. Once we understand this, the Quran stops feeling overwhelming. There is another important layer to this. Not all surahs are the same. Some were revealed in Mecca and others in Medina. The Meccan surahs often focus on faith, the oneness of Allah and the hereafter. The Medinan surahs include more guidance about daily life, community, and practical rulings. And this is where the structure begins to carry meaning, not just organization. Because when we read the Quran, we are connecting with revelation across different moments, each with its own purpose and context. This changes how we read. Instead of seeing random sections, we begin to recognize patterns. We understand why some surahs feel different from others, and we start to see how everything fits together. And this is where it becomes something more than just information, because understanding the structure of the Quran makes it easier to build a real relationship with it. We begin to read with more clarity. We memorize with more intention. We reflect with more depth. And this shows in our daily lives. We recite different surahs in our prayers. We memorize shorter surahs first. We set goals using juz. And when we study the Quran, we begin to pay attention to how ayahs connect within a surah. So this is not just technical knowledge, it is practical. It changes how we engage with the Quran every day. At the center of it all is one belief. We believe the Quran is revelation from Allah. And because of that, even its structure carries wisdom. It is not random. It is precise, meaningful, and made in a way that allows every Muslim at any level to connect with it. But this is only the beginning. If you want to truly understand the Quran, subscribe to the channel. We're going step by step, from how it was revealed to how to read and understand it properly, and the key verses every Muslim should know. And if you want deeper content and extra insights, join our Telegram, link in the description. Thank you for watching. As-salamu alaykum.